In this video, we are going to learn about some of the shortcuts that can be used in Microsoft Office Word. So let's get going. So the first shortcut I'm going to show you is the select all. We want to select everything in the document. Maybe you have 50 pages, you want to select all. We know you have to put the cursor here and then put down the left button and then drag over all the text before we can select all. But today I'm going to show you how to do it simple by using the keyboard. You just hold Ctrl and then click on A, then Ctrl plus A. Then you have all your text selected. If you have thousands of words there, it has been selected. So that's the first shortcut. The other one is the copy. So you know before you can copy something, you have to select it. So you have to select and then right click and then copy. It's a long process. What can we do to make this process short? You just have to select and then click Ctrl plus C. Then your text has been copied. Ctrl C. Then your text has been copied. After copying, what do? We copy and paste. So what can we do? Let's try and see if we can paste our file here, our text here. So before you can paste, you have to right click and then go for the paste options. But it's a long process. So what do? I'll just click Ctrl and then V. Then my text has been pasted. So to paste, you have to click Ctrl and V. And then after copy and paste, what do again? We do copy and cut and paste. We do cut and paste. So let's see. I want to cut this thing. I want to cut the last line. And then paste it below. So to cut a text, you just hit Ctrl and X. Ctrl X, and then we have cut. So let's see if you can paste. We know the paste already. That has been already said as what? Ctrl V. So Ctrl V. Then you have cut that word and you have that text and you have come to paste it here. That is cut. So now you know select all, you know copy, you know cut, and then you know paste. And then I have to go. You have to learn something else, which is what? Undo. Instead of coming to the menu bar, instead of coming to the quick access toolbar and then clicking on undo, redo, they are all long process. So I just use my keyboard, Ctrl plus Z. Then you see I've undone that process. So Ctrl plus Z, another one will undo. Ctrl plus Z, another one will undo. That's the undo. And then we have another one, that is the redo. So redo, I just hold Ctrl and Y, then redo. Ctrl Y, redo. Ctrl Y, redo. So you are repeating what you just did previously. So Ctrl Y to is redo. And then we have another one, which is F1. If you click on F1, you open the help pane. This help pane helps you search for, maybe you are finding difficulty using some tabs or some commands. You can search there. You can search through Microsoft in how to use them. So that's what the help does. But because I'm not connected to the internet, you are not seeing anything there. So now let's look at some of the text formatting options. I'm editing my text. Maybe this is my heading. I want to make it bold. I'll just select it as how I've selected it, and then you come to the tab. You go to the font group and you see B. The B stands for the bold. Then you click it before it becomes bold. It's a long process. So immediately you place the cursor on it, you see that the shortcut has been shown. That is Ctrl plus B. So I'll just select what I want to make it bold, then hit Ctrl and then P. Then now it has become bold. Yes, that's that. And then another one there, the text formatting is the italic. That one too, you just make sure that particular text you want to italize is selected. After it has been selected, just hit on Ctrl and then I. Then it has been italicized. Then maybe I want to underline my text. It's a heading. I want to underline it. So what can I do to underline? I'll just click Ctrl U. So all this has been done with the keyboard without coming to this place, without coming to the font group, without touching anything here. So they are all we are able to do all with the keyboard. That's what keyboard shortcuts can do. They help you work faster. So what can we do again? In the same text formatting, maybe we want to increase the font size. What do you do? So maybe I'm working with this text, and then maybe the font is too small for me. I don't want to go to them to make my work difficult, but I want to use the keyboard shortcut to increase the font size. So I'll just select the text, the particular place I want to increase the size. Maybe this second paragraph, I want to make the font size bigger. So I'll just select that the second paragraph like this. After selecting the second paragraph, I just click Ctrl Shift and then use the greater than. The font size will be increasing. You see, as I'm using it, my font size is increasing, and it is counting on the tab too. It is reading as you are using it. Then it's reading on the tab. You see now it's 90. So if I continue hitting the greater than 100, 110, it's increasing by 10. Then now I want to decrease it. What do? You have to use the less than to decrease it. You can use the less than to decrease it. So Ctrl Shift greater than increases font size. Ctrl Shift less than decreases font size. So that's for that one. And also maybe I don't like this font type here. This font type I'm using. How will I do it fast without coming to the tab, without touching the keyboard? I'm typing something. I want to go fast. So I'll just select as how the text has been selected, and then I'll go Ctrl Shift and then F to get the font options fast. Then you can change them here. These are them. I can change them, and then the font style can be changed. These are a lot of fonts I have, so I can change them here. So maybe I'm working with this text, and I want to make some parts all caps. So how can I make some of the parts all caps without coming to this font group here? I can just select that particular part. So maybe I want to make this particular part all caps. So I'll just select this part, and then what do? I'll click Ctrl Shift A. You see, they have all turned to capital letters. That's just a simple shortcut there without going to the tab. Ctrl Shift A to turn everything selected to caps. Okay, what if I want to make them small letters? That's what someone asked. I want to make them small letters. Then you have to just hit the same keys, Ctrl Shift, but now with what? K. Then everything will go to small letters. Ctrl Shift K. Everything will go to small letters. So one may ask, how can I create a superscript and then a subscript? So in case I want to make some part of a particular text a subscript, how do I do it? I don't want to come to this fonts group again. I don't want to use the mouse. I want to use the keyboard shortcut. So I want to make this AVE a subscript. So I'll just select it as how it has been selected. Then you go to Control plus equal to, then it has turned to what? A subscript. You have gotten your subscript. If I want to make this AVE a superscript, I just have to select the AVE and then go to Control Shift equal to. Now the AVE is a superscript. So that's some of the shortcuts you went for editing text. So now we are done with the text formatting. The text formatting with shortcuts. Now let's go to what? Paragraph formatting with shortcuts. I want to change how my paragraphs looks like. With text formatting. So let's get started. Now I want to format my paragraph. I want to make my paragraph to what? My paragraphs a left align. Since paragraphs formatting is going to affect a whole paragraph, you do not need to select any text, but you just have to make sure that the cursor is at the place where you want to make it, maybe left align, right align, indent or something like that. So I want to make the first paragraph a left align. You just Control L, then it's left align. I want to make it a center align. I want to make the second paragraph center align. I have to go for Control E. The left is Control L, center is Control E. Remember, it's not C. Control C is what? If you're able to say is copy, then you are successful. Control C is copy. So center align is Control E. I want to make this third paragraph what? Right align. Just have to go and make sure that the cursor is found in that particular paragraph. Then Control R becomes the right align. So I want to make this first paragraph justify. So I have to make sure that the cursor is found inside that paragraph. That's the condition to be satisfied. You have to make sure the cursor is found inside that paragraph. Then you click on Control J. Then it's justified. So Control J. Then my word becomes justified alignment. That is that for the alignment part. And also we can talk about the line spacing. There is a space between each sentence or between two successive lines. We can talk about the line spacing in our text. So maybe I want to change the line spacing of this first paragraph to, let's say, 1. I want it to be a single line spacing. So the shortcut for that one is what? Control 1. It will give you a single line spacing. You have to select it as how I've selected mine, like this. Then you hit Control +1. It's a single line space already. So to make it a double line space, you see I go to Control +2. Control +2. I'll get my double line spacing. To get a 1.5 line spacing, just go Control +5. This is a 1.5 line spacing. I want single line spacing. Control +1. Single line spacing. 1.5 line spacing. Control +5. Double line spacing. Control +2. So that is all about the paragraph formatting shortcut. Now let's get to the backstage view. I don't want to come and click file before I get access to new, open, save as, print, export, close, and all those things. I don't know what to open that place. So assuming that typing my work, and this is the first time I'm going to save. So remember, if you are going to save your work for the first time, you have to use save as. Yes. So a video on that one too will be uploaded very soon. You have to use save as. First time saving. So the shortcut for save as is F12. So you just click F12 on your keyboard, and then your save as dialog box will be open. Then you give your document and then you just come and select the save. Then you are done. You are through with it. You don't come and open file before you come to save as here before a whole lot. So you just have to press F12 on the keyboard, and then your save as dialog box opens for you. You give it a name, you save it. What if I've worked with the document already and I've just done some editing inside? If you have worked with it already, you have just edited something inside, you just have to use save, because you have saved it already and you have done an update on it. You want to save it again, you just have to use save. And then the shortcut for save is what? Control S. You see this here, it has saved. As we have done some correction, it has been saved and it has been kept there. That's a shortcut for save. Okay, what if I'm working on this document and then I'm done with it, I want to start typing new thing? What do? I want to open a new sheet. If you want to open a new document, you just have to click Control +N, and then a new document has been opened. You can start typing your new whole document. So assuming I have a document, I've worked on it already, and I'm typing this one, then I want to chip in something from there, or I want to go and copy something there and come and paste it here. I don't have to use this minimize or restore down before I'll go back to I'll come back to this place taskbar before I go and look for that file. It's not needed. I just have to click Ctrl+O, and then these are my documents. You see, that's open the document I've used. So just look for the name of the particular document you kept there that you are looking for. Maybe I'm looking for this one. I'll just click on it, and then it came. So that is that. Ctrl+O is to open a new document for you. So assuming I've connected my machine to a printer, I want to print my work. Shortcut to print my work. I don't want to come to file before I go to the backstage view, before I see print a whole lot. So I want to see my print preview very fast. What do? I just hit Ctrl+P, print preview opens, and I'll just click on print. I just start and print my work. So that is that for a shortcut in Word document. These shortcuts are enough for editing and formatting your work. It will help you to work faster and easier. Thank you.